Try to get this set up. This is much better. Alexa, turn the volume to 7.
The defensive play caller, and he is a very accomplished tackler.
Alexa, turn the volume to 6.
Beat earlier in this ball game with Alshon Jeffrey with Rhodes out of the game, but he'll stick his nose there and make some hits. Just counted away. Smith out on the edge. Smith, first down, looks like he got it. And it is enough, says Ed Hockley, for a fresh set of downs as Harris made the tackle. I'll tell you, Doug Peterson really doing a nice job again tonight and has all year. In just his second full season of calling plays. And what all does that entail? Well, you got to prepare during the week, and you've got to be one step ahead and willing to take some chances and really understand the mindset of the defensive coordinator that you're going up against. And he's been one step ahead of Mike Zimmer all night. The Eagles are 6 for 8 on third down. Flea flicker. Foles launches downfield.
Dude, this comes in pretty good.
Smith. Touchdown.
Are you fucking kidding me? They scored again. Wow.
We talked about it coming into this game. Corey Smith, they had a hard time this year really getting him involved in the deep. You see that he's slow plays are coming off the line. He takes off Harrison. The reins to make this play. He's not able to get there, but
Why is it so choppy now?
by Nick
It's my
Foles
phone.
again, he has in the pocket.
They shot.
Ball before Harrison Smith gets.
I know, but what? It's not choppy on that. It's choppy on my phone.
Torrey Smith with the drive and the 41 yard. As Clement tossed it back to Foles.
Performance nationwide by JD Power.
Switch to the most awarded network with the best unlimited and get up to $450 off our best phones.
Group celebrate for it. So I'm here celebrating with Dak Prescott and his teammates. Hi, and there's Deion Sanders. It's from 1995.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
Wendy's 4 for 4 just got better because now there's more variety with 8 sandwiches to choose from. So choose a 4 for 4 with a double stack, a crispy chicken sandwich, or any of these others, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, only at Wendy's.
Angela Bassett, Peter Krause, and Connie Britton star in 911 Wednesday on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Southwest Airlines.
There we go.
Hidden fees, that's transparency.
31 unanswered points. Nick Foles was 5 for 5 on the drive. On the opening effort, after halftime, he is completing passes at 74%. As a 131.1 quarterback rating. And the lead is 24 points. The drive will start for the Vikings, and they have to get to work at the 25.
All right, now it's good.
Jay Glazer is with us. Pat Shurmur, the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. You have news on Pat Shurmur, Jay.
You're saying that the Vikings offense has to go to work. If it doesn't go to work enough for them to win this game, then Pat Shurmur will have a new job here in the next 48 hours. He'll be the next head coach of the New York Giants. Probably go down there, get that announced, and then go down to the Senior Bowl to possibly scout out their next quarterback.
Jay, thanks from the 25.
We only got
To
one watch.
Murray out on the edge, and he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Jay,
Pretty good,
finish
though.
up.
Hey, I was just talking about the quarterback. They do intend, however, to go with Eli Manning next year as the quarterback. The reason why
I know
they
you're the
want
only one right now.
is they want a guy to possibly resurrect Eli for another year or so, but also get the quarterback of the future as well. No better than Pat Shurmur. Despite this game, he's done a great job with a few of the quarterbacks in this game.
Bradford, who's on the bench. To Keenum, to Foles. He's coached them all. 2nd and 10. Pass caught by McKinnon. Good block in front of him. And McKinnon has got first down. 13 yards on the catch and run by Jared McKinnon.
Well, you try to at least, thwart the momentum that has been established by this Eagles team, and that was big in order to keep this drive going, get the ball to McKinnon. And it's imperative right now that this Vikings offense gets something going. And we talked to Mike Zimmer in the event that Foles of this offense was struggling, would he make a change at quarterback?
Here's McKinnon on a draw. And he's got 9.
There you go, perfect.
Joe, he told us he would not. That, certainly Case Keenum has earned the right to play throughout this ball game, but he has also told us another time, Sam Bradford is the best pure passer they have on the team. And he hasn't played much. But when he did play week 1, he played awfully well, and it's worth at least discussing or throwing out there.
Hand off to McKinnon. First down. Going into last week, you asked him, is there a chance that Bradford can play? And he said,
the YouTube stream's delayed.
we need to make up some ground in the second half. That's why I'm activating Bradford.
I can put that
Coming
closer to
into
the
this
phone,
game, he
lower
said,
the
I'll
volume,
ride
turn the
Case
TV off.
Keenum unless it's catastrophic, and it's
Well, it'll be
might
live
not be
for us.
catastrophic, but it's not good.
No, it'll be live for us when we're watching the actual stream. Yeah, for us.
For Wright,
It'll be the way it would be
wide open,
normally.
trying to stay in bounds and just cannot. Jarius Wright takes it down to the 18-yard line.
That's a nice design on that route.
Alexa,
They run the outside.
turn the volume to 4.
The sideline clears out that zone over across the field on the deep
Alexa,
crosser.
turn the volume to 4.
Chunks. The Eagles have been able to get them offensively. The Vikings have struggled, but they got one there to right.
Officially 33 yards. Pass to Thielen is out of bounds. Adam Thielen, who had 91 catches during the regular season, had 6 for 74 against the Saints, has been quiet.
Well, last
Alexa,
week when the Vikings...
turn the volume to 2.
That's going to be hard to come back from for the Saints against that defense. Well, the same holds true trying to come back against this Eagles defense now with Minnesota, but this is a nice drive. They need to finish it off.
2nd and 10. Keenum stays upright and gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Brandon Graham was in there for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Brandon Graham, he's gotten back there a few times, and he's able to make a move, and he's working against Riley Reef. Actually, excuse me, that's Benny Curry. Graham comes around off the opposite side, but 4-man pressure gets to him.
Player down for the Vikings. We'll take a break.
My name's Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. Hey. Grab a seat. Okay. Nice to meet you. Have you ever had car trouble in a place like this?
Yes, and it was like the worst experience of my life.
7 lanes of traffic, and I was in the 2nd lane.
When I get into my car, I want to know it's going to get me from point A to point B.
Well, then I have some good news. Chevy's the only brand to receive J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs 2 years in a row.
I definitely feel like I'm in a dependable vehicle right now. I want a Chevy now. I know. Oh, dude. Hey, what you doing on your computer? What's a computer?
notch.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, end those matches. I'm about to burn this door down.
You're gonna light a fire in a windowless room that we're trapped in.
Well, it's only gonna be dangerous until the door burns down.
Yes. That's a ghetto setup.
What the? Oh, so much blood. You're gonna have to take the bullet out.
A squeaky toy.
For the pain.
Game 1, rated R, February 23rd.
Dependability, honesty, integrity, just like in the military, you know, at the Air Force Academy, and certainly from my family, my grandfather. Those are the things that I feel like I'm always getting when I'm dealing with USAA. You can always depend that you're going to be able to get someone on the phone. Those people are going to be friendly, and they're going to be able to help you with whatever you need done. You never feel like you're just a number. You always feel like an individual when you're dealing with USAA. I'm Joe Lombardi, and I'm a USAA member for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
The new double quarter-pound king from Burger King. Made with over a half pound of flame-grilled 100% beef, 4 slices of cheese, pickles, and freshly chopped onions.
Alexa,
the new.
Turn the volume to 3.
Only at Burger King.
Today's game is sponsored by Chevy. Chevy has earned J.D. Power Dependability Award for cars, trucks, and SUVs. And by Game Night, rated R, February 23rd.
Dilly. Checking the left ankle or foot of Pat Elfline, who got rolled up a moment ago. So Joe Berger moves to center, and Jeremiah Searles comes in at right guard. Third down and 10. Pass is caught by McKinnon, and he is spun down close to first down yardage. It looks like they're going to give him enough forward progress for a first down, and they are.
Well, Jim Schwartz, he decides to bring pressure, and Case Keenum knows it, and he's got to get the ball out, and he's able to make a good throw. McKinnon comes out of the backfield. He's got an option there. He takes the post. A big conversion.
First and goal. Pass is incomplete for Jarius Wright. Jalen Mills, who's had a good year at corner for the Eagles, was right there. Second and goal.
Yeah, that was well played. We saw last week the
Trying to get it live. All right.
On that fourth and goal play in the end zone.
Keep an eye on Rudolph here.
Second and goal. Keenum to the end zone. Feeling incomplete. Darby right there in coverage.
Well, they're trying to get the corner route versus that man look, and just nowhere to really put the ball. Thielen never gets Darby on his heels. So Darby's able to continue to run in stride with him and nowhere to put it. Darby, he's had a nice year too. They picked him up from Buffalo, one of those guys that they traded Jordan Matthews for. Had a history with Jim Schwartz, missed 8 games, but he's played well.
Third down and goal. Thielen missed him. It's fourth down. We'll see what Mike Zimmer wants to do. Or it's fourth and goal. His team down by 24. The offense stays out there. You're going to hear some noise now. Zone. Pass is caught by Thielen. Unbelievable touchdown.
I like it.
Off his hands and then caught it flat on his back.
Well, let's see if he did catch it. This was a juggling act.
I hope he did.
Oh, that bounced.
No, hit the ground.
Watch this ball bounce right there. The rule on the field is touchdown, but that will not stand up.
Well, the good news, for the Eagles is they ruled it a touchdown, so now it gets reviewed automatically rather than Doug Peterson having to challenge the call.
So they'll review it. The Eagles know they're going to take over with the ball inside their own 10. And the touchdown, the points will come off the board for Thielen and the Vikings.
That was a heck of an effort. Didn't look like he had any chance initially to make that play, but pretty obvious.
Mike Pereira is with us in the booth, and Mike, that's a no-doubter, right?
That's a no-doubter, and I was just thinking about this is a playoff game that you like to see. There's only been one penalty.
Hit the ground. The pass was incomplete. The ball goes over and downs to Philadelphia at the 8-yard line. First down.
And that's our first replay stoppage of the game. It's the kind of football we like to see. Plus, you haven't had to hear from me all game, so it's really good playoff football, that's for sure.
The Eagles take over, leading by 24.
Hey, you been sale shopping, Jerry?
Yeah, starting the year off right. Saved hundreds. How about you?
Yeah, getting a fresh start myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're into that kind of thing.
Visit your GMC dealer and get something you really want. Upgrade this season with $9,000 total value on a specially equipped, brand new 2018 GMC Sierra SLT Crew Cab model when you finance through GM Financial. We are professional grade. GMC.
In 1931, Auguste Piccard became the first man to reach the stratosphere. Auguste Piccard became the first man to reach the stratosphere. 3 decades later, his son Jacques became the first to reach the ocean's deepest point. What's your wild rabbit? Hennessy. Never stop, never settle.
Next time I want you on my bowling team.
Rodney.
Bowling. Classic. Can I help you? Speed. Jamie. I'm not good with names. Celeste! I trained you. We share a locker. Mooseman! He gets 2 name your price tools. It's 2? I literally coined the phrase, we give you coverage options based on your budget. It's me. Jamie! You're back from Italy! Mwah! Mwah! Ciao, Bella.
It's out with the old and in with the fresh. The Subway Fresh Fit menu. With 2 servings of veggies and 24 grams of whole grains, Subway has 8 delicious 6-inch subs with 400 calories or less. Start fresh with the Fresh Fit menu, only at Subway.
Barry Sanders is one of the greatest running backs in football history. When it came to ducking defenders, nobody did it better. He's also a serious dodgeball player.
Here's the spin. Patriots left. Holy mackerel. Barry still got it.
But when it comes to mortgages, he's less confident. Fortunately, there's Rocket Mortgage. It's simple, so he can understand the details and be sure he's getting the right mortgage. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
Fox tonight.
If it were easy, everyone would be a doctor because this is the best job in the world, despite everything.
The Resident premieres tonight on Fox.
It's a Philly guy, Bradley Cooper, who is here. Good friends with Jeffrey Lurie, who's in his 23rd season. We're taking over in the 1995 season with the Eagles. And Charles Barkley is with us. Watching football, thinking about his golf swing. And watching the Eagles dominate this game as they take over at the 8.
He's pontificating about something out there in that booth. What a great sports fan he is.
Here's Ajayi, right side, out near the 12. Vikings had a 1st and goal at the 8 through 4 straight incompletions. Turn it over on downs, and you can watch your favorite NFL stars compete. The AFC versus NFC matchup at the 2018 Pro Bowl next Sunday at 3 Eastern on ESPN and ABC. And don't miss the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown on Thursday at 9 Eastern on ESPN. 2nd and 6. Ajayi left side, Robinson there to make the stop, a gain of 1. Look at these numbers as they start to pile up against Mike Zimmer's defense. Points allowed the last 5 quarters, 55. The previous 14 quarters, 17. I don't think anybody expected this showing by Zimmer's defense here in Philly.
Absolutely not. And the Eagles, who, we talk about Nick Foles wanting the up-tempo, it gets him going. They have slowed it completely down, and rightfully so on this possession.
5 to go, third quarter. Foles out to his right, finds Ertz. He's had a big game, and out to the 20 with another first down. Only 2 tight ends with over 50 yards receiving against his Vikings defense all year long, and Zach Ertz is up to 82.
Well, what happens is they put Nelson Aguilar right here, and they run him here, and you're going to see that the linebackers, they don't then pick up Ertz. He acts like he's going to the flat. He comes back underneath it. Linebackers are concerned with Aguilar, and he's going across the formation. A good look offensively that allows them to convert.
Ajayi on first down. Gain of 5. Doug Peterson in his second year had this quote: "We've been kicked to the curb since Carson got hurt." That's a reference to Carson Wentz going down with a torn ACL December 10th in Los Angeles. There he is, one of the brightest futures in the league. But the present has Nick Foles at quarterback, and Doug Peterson has rallied this team around number 9.
Great job of coaching by him and the entire staff. Nick Foles has got a good support group with Frank Reich there in that meeting room, and of course Carson Wentz, and Doug Peterson has held it all together.
Ajayi back to the line of scrimmage and forward for a yard and a half.
We talked to Doug Peterson on Friday about it, and last week, and he played the underdog card with the team and made sure that everybody knew. And I asked him, okay, you come into this week as an underdog, what was your messaging to the team this week? He said it was the same thing. We're letting people know, we're letting our players know that nobody has given us the respect that they had earned as the number 1 seed. And I'll tell you right now, they are playing awfully well against this Minnesota Vikings defense. We'll see if Foles can keep it alive.
This is a home 3-point underdog. The Eagles leading by 24. Foles. Aguilar. Inside the 40, out of bounds at the 35, and another completion from number 9.
We've seen man-to-man coverage, and we've seen the double moves. And when the defensive backs, when we've seen them, they're looking into the backfield. So Aguilar comes out, and as soon as Waynes then looks into the backfield, or Aguilar's up the sideline. And you're in man coverage, he's looking for the ball. And they have double moved them now several times. Joe, we came into this game talking about Nick Foles, and he had 1 completion since he took over as a starter that he threw the ball over 20 yards. Today, he's got 3 or 4, and they have had big plays throughout this game.
324 yards passing for Foles. And this Minnesota Vikings team cannot get any stops on third down. Philadelphia is 8 for 10 on third down.
Yeah, and big plays. I mean, we've seen touchdowns thrown down the field on third down, and they haven't, like I said, all been third and short. Some of them been third and long, and it's pretty remarkable. And I know that the Eagles were good on third down offensively, but they were not good for the most part under Nick Foles at quarterback, and they have torched this defense that has historical good numbers on third down.
Now 2nd and 12. Pass complete. That's Burton. Burton's got another first down.
Mike Zimmer, he talked to Aaron Andrews coming out at half and said that we're not tackling well, and they generally do a good job, but they haven't. There's been a lot of yards after the catch, missed opportunities, and it has continued on this drive.
Foles has now found 7 different receivers. And just to put a number to it, Foles has 4 completions of 35 yards or more in this game.
About that. That's why they're leading by 24.
Here's a toss to Clement. Avoided a tackle, has another first down. But a flag is down at the 20. Only the second penalty of this game.
It's on Minnesota, right?
Eagles indicate it's against Minnesota. We'll see.
Illegal hands to the face by the defense, number 91. That's a 5-yard penalty that's enforced from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
It's Stephen Weatherly, and he goes to the helmet on Zach Ertz.
And with 32 seconds left in quarter number 3, it moves the ball inside the 10 to the 5.
Kind of goes to show you, Joe. I came into this game thinking we were going to have a 14-10 game with these two defenses, and you look at it, we're not even out of the third quarter, and the Eagles have put up 31. They're about to put up some more.
Ajayi. Down to the 1. And that'll do it for the first 3 quarters here in Philadelphia, where the home crowd is having a blast. Back after this from your local Fox station.
New year, new phones for the family. Join T-Mobile, and when you buy one of the latest Samsung Galaxy phones, get a Samsung Galaxy S8 free. Plus, unlimited family plans come with Netflix included.
Spectacular!
So you can watch all your Netflix favorites on your new Samsung phones. Join the Un-carrier and get a Samsung Galaxy S8 free. All on America's best unlimited network.
Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the Hut.
The New Year's new hit comedy. Boom. LA to Vegas, Tuesday on Fox. New hit comedy. Boom. LA to Vegas, Tuesday on Fox.
2 cops outside. Across the street at Crown Vic.
We're under siege.
No, it was a rock. You've been made.
Get down!
That rock almost knocked my eye out. Or, thank you, Riggs. That rock saved my life.
Only Lethal Weapon, Tuesday on Fox.
That rock saved my life.
Medicine isn't practiced by saints. It's business. But there's still plenty of good doctors and nurses trying to do the right thing.
Hey.
You're here.
Oh, won't you stay with me?
We need to get as much done as we can before the administration pulls the plug. I will be with you every step of the way.
I believe in you. We can't save everyone.
Says who?
The Resident 2-night premiere begins tonight after the game on Fox.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons ever on FXX.
We knew perfectly well it was addictive. We thought we were God.
Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I would pay to see it again and again and again and again, but not 6 times.
5 days a week, not Wednesday, not Saturday.
Weak, and lame.
Every Simpsons ever on FXX and always on FX Now.
Freak out.
I'm glad you're on my team.
First things first. Weekday mornings on FS1.
Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. About to start the final quarter here in Philadelphia. We know the New England Patriots are in the Super Bowl. The Eagles on their way to joining them. This ties already for the most points the Vikings have allowed all year. Ajayi wrapped up in the backfield. So now 3rd down and goal, and Nick Foles has thrown for 336 yards. He's over 300 yards for the first time since October of 2014.
Pretty incredible. Last week, Drew Brees had over 300 yards passing, most of that coming in the second half. And you think coming into this one, yeah, but that's Drew Brees, and that's not Nick Foles. And both these quarterbacks came into this game with a chance to change the narrative of their careers, and Nick Foles has seized the opportunity.
On 3rd down and goal, Foles surveys, fires, touchdown Alshon Jeffrey.
We saw Xavier Rhodes is going to be on Alshon Jeffrey in man coverage, but they were in zone, so Trey Waynes is on him, and he gets inside of Waynes, and Foles gives him a ball up high, and Jeffrey, with his size, able to make the catch.
Well, if it was true last week, and now we got a flag, there's a fight on the field. A flag is 2 players at least started to shove. And they are able to separate the players. And Mike Zimmer is out there making sure that nothing gets out of hand. And what's obviously a frustrating game for this Minnesota team. Bo Allen was out there, and then a hit from Anthony Barr on Brent Selleck is what started all that.
Well, we don't need any of that. I mean, both these teams have really had great years, and it's why they're playing in this game. And there's no question that the Vikings are highly disappointed to be playing the way that they're playing. But
after the plays over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Minnesota, number 55. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
It's a 31-point game. And we'll take a break. What a night for the Eagles and their fans.
I want fries. Honey, Taco Bell doesn't have fries.
Wonder why not.
Careful where you go dipping around. Fries seasoned with Mexican spices dipped in warm nacho cheese sauce.
Sounds delicious.
Someone doesn't want you to taste them.
Big fries have been riding the ketchup train for 50 years. You've made someone very, very salty.
The kid's getting close. We'll scare him off.
Honey, where did you get that?
The clown gave it to me.
Taco Bell's nacho fries are fed to their monopoly. And you know too much. Why are they doing this?
Who's they?
The burger people. They.
These ketchup fries are consuming you.
Electric plate, come and get it. Everywhere. Electric plate, come and get it. Everywhere.
What animal is a member of genus Canis and is also referred to as man's best friend? Player 2.
Dog.
That is correct.
Player 2. Dog.
Don't listen.
That is correct.
Introducing the new 2018 Ford F-150 with best-in-class towing, best-in-class payload, and best-in-class torque. The F-150 lineup has the capability to get big things to big places big time. And things just got bigger. F-150 is now Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. This is the new 2018 Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Good
celebrations are back, and Pepsi's all for it. So I'm here celebrating with Dak Prescott and his teammates. Hey, and there's Deion Sanders. It's from 1995. What's up, bro? Okay.
The Four Battle for Stardom, a new singing competition Thursday on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the NFL.
Well, here in Philadelphia, they're doing the Skol, at least hand motion with the chant, but they've changed the word to Foles, we're told from those down on the field. Nick Foles, on third down alone, is 9 for 10 with a perfect quarterback rating. Meanwhile, speaking of great quarterbacks, the guy who's about as close to perfect as they get with what he does in big games, Danny Amendola, the Patriots advanced. They beat the Jaguars 24-20. We're down double digits in the second half. It's their 10th Super Bowl in franchise history, and they'll try to tie the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most ever. There was a flag on that kick. They've won 5 Super Bowls, and that combination of Bill Belichick and Brady is the best this league's ever seen with regard to that.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, Philadelphia. 15 yards from the dead ball spot, first down.
So they trade personal fouls. The Patriots have 3 of the last 4 double-digit fourth-quarter comeback wins in the postseason. We're down 20-10 today. They won 24-20. Super Bowl 51, they were down 28-9 and won 34-28 in overtime. In Super Bowl 49, they trailed 24-14 and won 28-24. Here's the call for that headbutt. A couple of them, actually, 2 of them. One was Watkins, the other was Clement.
You talk about the Patriots and their accomplishments. It is comical how good that they have been. I mean, what can you say? What can you say about that team and that head coach and that quarterback that hasn't already been being said for many, many years?
Keenum back out there on first down. He finds Diggs. And Diggs is wrapped up after a gain of 4.5 by Nigel Bradham. The Vikings took the opening kickoff and marched down the field 75 yards, 9-play drive. Since then, 38 unanswered points. It was started by the defense. Right for a first down.
And hey, the Vikings offensively, you know, they haven't been all that good. You know, I mean, they haven't been as good as they'd like to be, but that part of it really is pretty inconsequential because of how poor the Vikings defense has been.
Pass is behind Rudolph. 2nd and 10. The greatest day in all of racing returns this February. The Daytona 500 kicks off the new season, President's Day weekend, only on Fox.
You going to the Daytona 500 this year?
I am not going to be at the Daytona 500 this year. I'll be watching at home. As Richie Zients, our producer, who's here in Philadelphia with us, doing his usual great job with Rich Russo directing. Z will be there. 2nd and 10, blitz.
And it forces him to not just get through the throw and deliver it high.
3rd down and 10. Keenum has to take off. He'll take it inside the 40, but he's short of the first down. Gain of 8, Jalen Mills stopped him. Timeout. We'll take a break, too. 4th and 2 when we come back.
Guess what I just got?
Hello, Daddy. That's a big fella.
Oh, my phone.
You built the flame that warms my heart, but you're lying and cheating has torn us apart. And I'm moving on.
Oh, I don't have my wallet.
Perfect. You can send a digital payment.
I don't have one of those payment apps.
Perfect. You have a US-based bank account, right?
I have Wells Fargo.
Perfect. Then you should have Zelle.
Perfect.
Perfect.
The #1 mobile banking app just got better.
Does your coach use Zelle too?
Of course.
Another way we're building better every day.
Mr. Kovacs, all I ask is that you solve the murder. Who? Mine.
Whoever murdered him must be found, or we're all in danger.
You find answers that you only think you want.
Friends, enemies, people with opportunity and motive. You can't trust anybody. There's more here than you're willing to see.
This is the beginning.
That's 2 Whopper sandwiches, 2 crispy chicken sandwiches, or mix one of each for just $6. Only at Burger King.
Where are my subscribers?
When you feel the world around you spinning out of control,
Tell a friend.
you can find someone around you to bring you out of the cold. But you don't ever have to hide what you really feel inside. Put 'em up too high.
Today's game is sponsored by Samsung and by Burger King. Mix and match 2 of our favorite sandwiches for just $6.
How about this pair? Jeffrey Lurie being saluted by Charles Barkley. This man's not terrible. 4th and 2.
Jeff Lurie's done a great job for this organization over his years of ownership.
6th NFC Championship game for Jeffrey Lurie. On 4th down, Keenum wrapped up, got it away, and the Eagles take over. And there was Fletcher Cox yet again. What a postseason he's had.
What a career he's had.
We'll be right back after this message from State Farm.
You're actually right next door to your friend.
Correction, best friend. Let's go.
Are you taking all your tiny shampoos?
You look rough, bro.
State Farm knows it's more than a house. It's home. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Play something relaxing.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
It's Fletcher Cox, and you know the athletic ability for a man his size and the challenges that he presents. We talked about the emphasis they have on him coming into this game, and he has been turning it loose and pretty good coverage on the other end. There's some of the frustration that's coming out, and not easy when you realize your season is about to conclude.
Diggs and Mills, they were separated before anything escalated. Ajayi just short of the 45. Kendricks on the stop, a gain of 4. Here's the night. Possessions for the Eagles. It's been so impressive. We came in talking about a matchup of 2 terrific defenses and then this unlikely quarterback matchup. The Eagles have won both those battles. The defense has been better. The quarterback's been better. Here's Blunt. Flag on the play.
Usually in the area of a hold.
Holding. Offense, number 87. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
They get Brent Selleck on a hold.
Not the worst thing that's happened to this offense here in this game. We talked a little bit earlier about Doug Peterson and his job as a play caller, and all year long he's just done a terrific job. There's the hold they got Brent Selleck. He didn't like it. I didn't really see a whole lot there, but I just think that again today, knowing that he had to come up with some ways to get Foles going with some shots down the field, and right from the second play of the game they were taking them, and this time they were connecting.
Here's a screen for the tight end, Zach Ertz. Ertz, who is headed to his first Pro Bowl, at least a part of that team. He won't be playing in that Pro Bowl unless the miraculous happens for the Minnesota Vikings, as the Eagles will be paired up against the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Well, the Vikings were trying to stamp their ticket for a home Super Bowl game for the first time in NFL history during the Super Bowl era. Third down and 12. The Eagles 9 for 11 on third down, 82%.
Well, I'd expect the Eagles just to run the ball here, but they're going to call a timeout and see if they can't sort it out.
Win this 31-point game, it'll be third down and 12. And they'll talk it over. I'm Joe, that's Troy, and this has been really impressive by the Eagles. And if they like relishing that underdog role, they were a home dog to Atlanta, they won. They were a home dog coming into this game. They're blowing out the Vikings, and you would expect they'll be the underdog going into Super Bowl 52. But I think Doug Peterson kind of likes it that way.
Yeah, and so does Amazon, because those German Shepherd masks are going to sell those things out, for the next 2 weeks before they get to Minneapolis.
Good call, yeah. It was Lane Johnson and Chris Long who broke those out last week. Third down and 12. Here's Ertz. Griffin makes the stop. It's fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a run, but it was a high percentage pass, and not thinking that they're really going to be able to pick up that yardage, but maybe they might. Gives them a better chance of just simply handing off. But right now, Doug Peterson, all he wants to do is keep this clock running.
Doug Peterson, who was the quarterback's coach here in Philadelphia for Andy Reid, 2011, 2012. Went to Kansas City with Andy 2013 to 15. 21 and 12 overall as head coach of Philadelphia. What a job he's done. Sherrill's back just inside the 10. They're all out. There are those masks. 38-7.
Citizens of the Oasis, like many of you, I only came here to escape. But I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
This is war. Finally.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Ready Player One. Experience it in IMAX, March 30th.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the type of coverage that Nationwide offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV.
Third down.
No, we're talking real insurance coverages, Brad. Not third down. Camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus that I mentioned farm.
Tens of millions of people have switched to Unlimited on America's most awarded network.
Verizon?
Whoa, Vince. It was ranked highest in network quality performance nationwide by J.D. Power and rated #1 in the nation by Root Metrics 8 times running.
Totally Verizon.
Vince!
We can see the sign.
The V's sticking out.
Anyway, the most awarded network is...
Verizon.
Wait. Vince, you didn't know what it was, did you? Okay.
When we win, you win. Switch to the best network with the best Unlimited and get up to $450 off our best phones.
So here's the thing. I'm actually closer to my retirement days than I am my college days. I just want to know, am I going to be okay?
Sorry, guys, hold up. I know people who specialize in am I going to be okay?
I like that.
Sorry, guys, hold up.
And with TD Ameritrade.
There we go.
I'll have the My Office is Full of Kleptos meal, please.
Got it.
No. I'll have the My Office is Full of...
So you said a 2-piece buttermilk crispy tenders and a triple cheeseburger for only $5.
Exactly.
Build whatever meal you want with favorites on the new $1, $2, $3 menu from McDonald's.
We believe the best light beer to have with friends is the original light beer. Always brewed with more taste, less calories, and half the carbs. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Every day we encounter people who are having the worst day of their entire lives.
911, what's your emergency?
911, all new Wednesday on Fox.
This crowd's having a blast singing Won't Back Down by the late, great Tom Petty. 9:39 left in the game. Vikings have it, down 31. Starting from the 10. Keenum, Thielen. Hey, 2 of NFL Film's most distinguished cameramen are retiring middle of February. That's Donnie Marks, known for that signature shot of the ball spiraling through the air
Oh, it is
the
live.
receiver's hands, and Bob Angelo, who you just saw a moment ago, as McKinnon
Come on.
is able to bounce that for a first down. Bob known
Come on.
is able to bounce that for a first down. Bob known
There we go, guys.
Donald Marks, Bob Angelo retiring middle February, and they will be missed. Here is McKinnon on a catch and run on first down. Picks up 7.
As you look at these Vikings, Joe, as they are obviously in a hurry up, most teams only carry 2 quarterbacks. This team has 4. And
Damn it,
the
froze
only
again.
one of the 4 that's signed after this year is their rookie.
That's Kyle Sloter. And so they have decisions to make on Case Keenum, Sam Bradford. And Teddy Bridgewater, as Keenum gets a hit at the end of that play as they pick up the first down. Top 3 guys are all free agents to be. McKinnon able to get to the sideline to stop the clock for a moment out to the 45.
There's some decisions that Rick Spellman, the general manager, he's going to have to make, along with Mike Zimmer. You know, where do you go? And they like Teddy Bridgewater a whole lot, and they have a lot invested in him, and I like him as well, but he hasn't completed a pass in over 2 years, and you know, exactly do they have with him with the knee injury? And of course, Sam Bradford, he's had a hard time staying healthy. They gave up a first rounder for him. Case Keenum and what he's done, you know, do you have enough confidence in what you've seen? Do you invest the kind of money it would take? A lot of hard calls to make.
Keenum fires it out of bounds as he was chased by Vinny Curry. 2nd down and 10.
You know, the Eagles then, on the other hand, for Howie Roseman and Joe Douglas, 20 of their 22 starters are under contract through 2018. And only LeGarrette Blount and Nigel Bradham, the 2 guys that are not signed beyond this year. And that's a heck of a foundation. Here's a look at Howie Roseman, and I've been singing his praises really all year. He's done a terrific job.
Unbelievable. Here's a pass to Diggs. Makes the catch and takes the seat. The crowd in Philly, they'll get on anybody who takes a seat. 3rd down and 9 after a gain of just 1. Howie Roseman was the GM here from 2010 to 14. Lost that role with Chip Kelly here and got it back last year. What a roster he built. 3rd and 9. 4-man pass rush. Keenum steps through, finds Diggs, who gets hit this time, but has a first down at the 40 as Corey Graham brings him down.
Well, you talked a little bit about it earlier, and Howie Roseman, in the 2 years he took over as general manager, they make the trade to get Wentz, they deal Sam Bradford.
Whoops. Flag comes in, might have a face mask there for Jay Ajayi. I mean, they just keep adding as they go.
They lose Darren Sproles, they're in need of a runner to complement LeGarrette Blount. There's the hold on the face mask, and they make a move and give up very little, all things considered.
Defense number 53. 15 yards from the end of the run.
Bubble for Jay Ajayi, and all he does is come in on the first game against the Cowboys, and he lights it up. And they have made moves over the last couple of years that have really helped this team. And it's the reason, really, why they've been able to get to this point, because they've had depth, and the Vikings have too. They lost their starting quarterback, they lost their starting running back, the rookie in Dalvin Cook. But both Howie Roseman and Rick Spillman have had great years as GMs.
On first down now after the penalty, this one thrown out of the back of the end zone for Wright. You think the fans here in Philadelphia will toast Howie Roseman for bringing Nick Foles back in as the backup quarterback to Carson Wentz?
Well, smart. I marvel at teams, and not that a lot was expected, at league wide, from the Eagles coming into this year, but I always feel like you have to have a backup that you really know can deliver. And that doesn't mean they always have to be a veteran if you really have confidence in a young guy, but great moves having these veteran backups.
Keenum throws, Darby broke it up, and it's picked. Intercepted by Corey Graham. And the defensive dominance by the Eagles continues. Turnover, number 3.
Look at that. She gave it up too.
Oh, man. My lucky shirt. At least your taxes are free.
What happened?
It's his lucky shirt.
Well, with TurboTax up to 0, at least your taxes are free.
That's what I said.
Intuit TurboTax. That dude has a swordfish in his mouth.
Not again.
Alexa, play my Broken Elevator playlist.
Playing your music.
Get a free Moto Mod with Amazon Alexa when you buy a Moto Z2. Available at major carriers.
I'm still not sure there's enough Bud Light for a Super Bowl party. Wizard, turn me into Bud Light.
Dilly, dilly.
Whoa, I was kidding. Just do the throne. I can't believe you were going to do that.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
With pizza as good as Papa John's, you need a dessert to match. Introducing our new salted caramel desserts, topped with sweet and salty caramel flavored icing. Try our new salted caramel brownie or chocolate chip cookie today.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Tens of millions of people have switched to Unlimited on America's most awarded network.
Verizon?
Whoa, Vince. It was ranked highest in network quality performance nationwide by J.D. Power and rated #1 in the nation by Root Metrics 8 times running.
Totally Verizon.
Vince!
We can see the sun.
The V's sticking out.
Anyway, the most awarded network is...
Verizon.
Wait, Vince, you didn't know what it was. Did okay.
When we win, you win. Switch to the best network with the best unlimited and get up to $450 off our best phones.
Zach Galifianakis is Baskets. Premieres Tuesday at 10 on FX.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon, the most awarded network ever.
since that first touchdown by the Vikings. 38 unanswered points, and the underdogs and their fans having a ball here in Philadelphia. 3 takeaways by this Philadelphia defense. Sets up the Eagles at the 7. And Ajayi with a short gain on first down, 2 yards, brought down by Kendricks.
Well, on the last takeaway, the interception by Corey Graham, we were talking about Howie Roseman and the job that he's done putting this roster together, and Corey Graham being another one of those guys. Free agent acquisition this offseason. Had some time with Jim Schwartz in Buffalo. He's been a nice addition as a third safety and came up with a play.
His 4th NFL team and a guy who's won a Super Bowl.
I guess they're going to ride this out with Foles, but I wouldn't think they'd want him taking any hits.
See that note. 3 touchdowns of 40 or more yards in a championship game. First team in the Super Bowl era to accomplish that. It's been big plays. It's been big first downs. It's been third down conversions, takeaways, precision passing. It's all there for the Eagles here tonight, under 5 to go. After a gain of 9, and Anthony Barr is slow to get off the field. So that stops the clock with 4:53 left.
And the guy who we really have not talked about yet tonight is the offensive line coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeff Stoutland. And he was a guy who had been at Alabama with Nick Saban. They won a national championship in 2012. And Chip Kelly brought him in, and there he is. Chip Kelly brought him in when he was hired, and he stayed on. Doug Peterson wanted him to stick around, and Peterson has even said he's learned so much football from him. And Stoutland, not surprisingly, says he learned more football from his time with Nick Saban in Alabama. But he's the guy who coordinates the offense the run game, and a lot of what they do with their run-pass options are an extension of what they did under Chip Kelly. And he continually comes up with different looks and has just done a great job. And really why this offensive line, by many people, is considered maybe the best in football right now.
Ajayi met in the backfield by Kendricks. Bounces off Kendricks. Strong run, Jay Ajayi. 15 yards. Tonight after the game, it's the premiere of Fox's new medical drama, The Resident. This is one you don't want to miss. One young doctor takes on a broken system. The Resident 2-night premiere event starts tonight after the game right here on Fox. Ajayi right side. Gets 2. It's a graphic that Mike Zimmer and this defense doesn't want to look at. All season highs. Points allowed, total yards, pass yards. Nobody expected that.
Well, we came into today's games, both in the AFC Championship game and this one, talking about the defenses against the offenses and how the defenses, most of the time, prevail. And that would have been Jacksonville, and that would have been the Minnesota Vikings. And instead, they're going home, and the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles will meet in 2 weeks.
Here's LeGarrette Blount. And this trend will continue. There's a flag on the play. Indoor teams 0-12 in a conference championship game played outdoors. It'll be 0-13. Picked up the flag, and the clock continues to run with 3 minutes left. A beautiful second-year stadium in Minneapolis will be the host to Super Bowl 52. It is a palace there, and the Eagles and Patriots 2 weeks from tonight. Flag before the play. Play clock ran out.
Before the flag was thrown for delay, there was a timeout called by Philadelphia. That's their second. It's a 30-second timeout.
So the sideline got a timeout. They'll pick up the flag before 3rd and 3. How about Philadelphia's history in the Super Bowl? You can go back to Super Bowl 15. Jim Plunkett and the Raiders beat Ron Jaworski and the Eagles and our friend Dick Vermeil. And then the Patriots and Eagles met in Super Bowl 39. The game was tied early in the 4th quarter. After the Patriots took the lead, the Eagles' comeback fell short. New England won by 3, 24-21. We were there for that one. It was you, me, and Chris Collinsworth.
Sure was.
Chris will be there with Al Michaels and Michelle Tafoya in 2 weeks.
I was going to say, we were there for that one, and now they got the rematch. And yeah, you're right. Chris will get a chance to call it again along with Al Michaels. I'll look forward to it.
Clement with another first down and another 3rd down conversion.
Wow. That's the cherry on the pie right there. I mean, you know they're going to run the ball, and you just simply can't do anything about it.
Nick Foles was 0-1 his first go-around with the Eagles in the postseason. And now he has become the 5th quarterback all-time to have a 100-plus quarterback rating in each of his first 3 postseason starts. You're one of the 5 with Nick Foles, Troy Aikman. Did you know that?
Of course I knew that.
Yeah, that's coming up. Bring on Brady in the Super Bowl. 2 minutes left. Philly.
Men, women, dilly-dilly. Sure, we may be outnumbered 20-1. They may have more men, more horses, and their horses may be faster and more intelligent than ours. They have arrows with fire, which probably don't hurt more than the regular ones. And unlike them, we have very little training. Look, I'm gonna level with you guys. We're out of Bud Light. And they have some! So dilly-dilly!
I am the greatest. I'm going to become champion of the universe. Me with my beautiful, colorful personality. I'm good looking, clean living, cultured, and I am modest. I am so modest I can admit my own fault. My only fault is I don't realize how great I really am. Because I am great. I am the greatest.
There was 500 people on that train that day. It's an interesting story about regular people doing exceptional things. It was their experience. It was real life.
The 15-17 to Paris, rated PG-13, February 9th.
Larry Fitzgerald, it's halftime. What are you doing here?
I'm just grabbing a mid-game snack.
But you need to...
It's cool, because now I can pay really fast with the tap of my Visa.
Whoa. He's got to get back. Give him his panini.
You have places to be. We help you get there faster.
They say money can't buy happiness, yet every day $4.99 buys you a foot-long Black Forest ham, meatball marinara, spicy Italian, and more. That's happiness, and I'm buying it. 5 foot-longs, $4.99 each for a limited time at Subway. So much sandwich.
Everything you thought you knew about medicine, all the rules you followed will break.
The Resident two-night premiere starts tonight after the game on Fox.
Well, 2 minutes away from their 3rd NFC championship are the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll get that trophy post-game. And Doug Peterson gets the Gatorade bath here at the end of the game.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, I throw a penalty. If you get a Gatorade bath, you got to at least come out with wet hair. Harry Carson is watching this, and he's saying, come on, let me show you how it's done.
What a moment for Foles. And nice Nice that Doug Peterson there, Troy, sends in Nate Sudfeld, the backup, and lets Foles come off the field to an ovation here from this crowd at Lincoln Financial Field.
It's the greatest feeling, not only for Nick Foles, but everybody on that sidelines for the Philadelphia Eagles. You come into this game, you know what's at stake. And they've had this feeling for a while, but right now as this clock runs down, and they know that they're going to win, and they're going to the Super Bowl in Minneapolis, there's few things in life that compare. I couldn't be happier for Nick Foles, and what a game he had. You called it. He was terrific right from the beginning. And he's going to have to be terrific in 2 weeks.
You could read the lips of Chris Long coming to him saying, I always believed in you. They were teammates back in St. Louis. And now Nick Foles has taken his team to Super Bowl 52. There's the GM that brought him back, Howie Roseman. Foles, 26 of 33, 352 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 79% and a 141.4 quarterback rating. Meanwhile, Mike Zimmer should be so proud of his team and what a job he's done, as they were one step shy of having a home game for the Super Bowl.
I've been on that side of it too, Joe, and that's an empty feeling, knowing how close you got, only to come up short. But they'll be resolved, and they'll go through the offseason and promise not to go through that feeling again. They're a talented team, and they'll be
Hey,
back.
thank you guys for tuning in.
Tonight, it's the
I
Philadelphia
appreciate it. It's one of the only streams that did not get shut down. I don't know why it didn't get shut down, but
Brian Dawkins. And there is Nick Foles, the hero of the night for Philadelphia. Literally could not have
trying
played
to get
any
my best setup going. I will be streaming the Super Bowl, so if you guys want to check that out, subscribe to my channel.
Let's go down to Chris Myers. Chris.
Thanks, Joe. I'm with Nick Foles, and you just got a hug from Case Keenum, your former teammate, who said there's nobody who deserves this more than you.
I keep everything on the low key.
This
So,
is
YouTube,
all glory belongs to
people
God.
don't really
In
see
this
it.
moment,
So
it's
pretty much stays up
unbelievable.
most of the game.
It's humbling talking to Case. That's one of my great friends. I'm so proud of him for the year he's had, what he's done. I mean, he shows what kind of player he is, what kind of person. And for us to come out here today, fans were amazing, team was amazing. I'm sort of, y'all caught me right now. I'm a little speechless right now. It's unbelievable soaking it all in.
It's all right, Nick. 350 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you want to watch the Super Bowl. I will be live streaming the Super Bowl as well.
Rhythm. What was the difference?
I think it's just, you just got to keep going at it. I mean, we all believe in each other. I'm blessed to have amazing teammates, amazing coaches. Everyone here that's a part of the Philadelphia Eagles, the organization is first class, and we go to work every single day to improve. And, everyone was against us, and just to come out here, stick together, and come away with an amazing victory against a great team. I mean, Minnesota Vikings have had an amazing year, and they're great competitors.
Happy birthday, too, the other day. Good luck against the Patriots.
Thank you.
All right, back up to Joe.
He has made the entire Foles family so proud here tonight. What a night in Philadelphia. The State Farm postgame show is coming up. We'll come back here after the break. Doug Peterson and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to Super Bowl 52.
You guys want to see the post-game interviews? I'll keep it up. Just say yes.
Job in the world, despite everything. The Resident premieres next on Fox. Wednesday on FX, the assassination of Gianni Versace, the compelling
All right, I got
follow-up to
you
the
guys.
People
I'll keep it up.
versus O.J. Simpson takes the series to another level. Critics call it remarkable, ambitious and rattling, a gripping feast for the eyes. It's Ryan Murphy's masterpiece. Don't miss the first great show of 2018. The Assassination of Gianni Versace, all new Wednesday at 10 on FX.
Medicine isn't practiced by saints, it's business. But there's still plenty of good doctors and nurses trying to do the right thing.
Hey.
You here?
Oh, won't you stay with me? Get as much done as you can before the administration pulls the plug.
Thank you, buddy.
We'll be with you every step of the way.
We're believing you. We can't save everyone.
Says who? The Resident two-night premiere begins tonight after the game on Fox.
Yeah, I hate the Pats, too.
Eagles have done it. NFC champion. Now get the gear and join your team with the official trophy collection. Get the hats and shirts the players wore on field when they won the NFC trophy.
I can't believe Philly shut down the Vikings like this.
And now you can bring home the glory. Get it now at NFLshop.com.
How come you can't see the comments on your phone?
Here is the Duracell trusted player of the game. Who else would it be? Nick Foles, who when he was under pressure kept his eyes downfield, so accurate with the deep throws. Accurate here on the short throws and over the middle. 3 touchdowns, no picks. He finished the game with 15 straight completions. Was a perfect 11 for 11 in the second half. Vikings come up short here tonight. The Eagles are moving on. They'll take on the Patriots in Super Bowl 52 in 2 weeks. State Farm postgame show is coming up, and the presentation of the NFC Championship Trophy.
This is the #1 trusted brand. With 33 individual vertebrae and 640 muscles in the human body, no two of us are alike. Life made more effortless through adaptability. The perfect position seat in the Lincoln Continental.
You want to keep chasing your dreams. We made sure you never have to stop.
Alexa, call the living room.
Calling the living room.
You looked in the garage again.
No. Yes.
Alexa, how many sticks of butter in a cup?
There are 2 sticks of butter in 1 cup.
Alexa, how many sticks of butter in a cup?
There are 2 sticks of butter in 1
Totally
cup.
worth it.
Alexa, play the Grand Tour.
They came out of nowhere, sir.
How many of them?
We don't know. Dozens.
All right, let's teach these freaks some manners.
Good luck out there, Captain.
Thanks, but I don't need luck. I have...
You talking about me?
I don't have my keys.
All hands, we are looking for the captain's keys again. They are on a silver Caribbean.
Oh, this is bad.
As long as people misplace their keys, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Tens of millions of people have switched to Unlimited on America's most awarded network.
Verizon?
Whoa, Vince. It was ranked highest in network quality performance nationwide by J.D. Power and rated #1 in the nation by Root Metrics 8 times running.
Totally Verizon.
Vince!
We can see the sun.
The V's sticking out.
Anyway, the most awarded network is...
Verizon.
Wait. Vince, you didn't know what it was, did you?
Yeah, I forgot
We
they
win,
played in the
you
Super
win.
Bowl a long
Switch to the
time
best
ago.
network
Down
with
to
the best
the
unlimited and get up to $450 off our best phones.
Meatball marinara, spicy Italian. Get
Please help me to get to 1,000 subs. Why do you keep on typing that?
I'm going to tell you about the most incredible place. And you know what? You're walking on it.
One Strange Rock, March 26th on National Geographic.
Welcome to the State Farm postgame show.
Well, the celebration is just
beginning here as the Philadelphia Eagles get back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 13 years. Nick Foles with a game of his life. 38-7, they knock off the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship game. They will go on to face New England Patriots in Super Bowl 52. I'm Kurt Menefee, Howie Long, Michael Strahan, Jimmy Johnson right there. Empty chair because Terry Bradshaw's over there at the podium ready for the presentation of the George S. Hallis Trophy as champions of the NFC to the Eagles team. Take it away, Terry.
All right, thank you very much. Philadelphia, on behalf of Fox Sports, let us be the first to congratulate you going to Super Bowl 52. And this week walking the streets, I kind of learned the first words of this great Eagles song. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
What the fuck?
Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. That's it. Let me introduce the owner of the Eagles, Jeffrey.
Shit, if I can get 1,000 subs, I'd take it.
To you, the George S. Hallis Trophy, emblematic of the NFC champions. Jeff Lurie. I shouldn't have got the song going.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 weeks for the Super Bowl, so if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and subscribe.
How proud are you of this football team?
Or you can just search for it
The
in 2
great
weeks.
defense,
You don't have to
losing
subscribe,
your
I don't care.
quarterback and coming back with Nick Foles, the job they did.
I got to tell you, I'm so proud of our players, our coaches led by Doug, Howie, and the staff. The resilience this group of men has is unequaled. What we've gone through, I just can't tell you. I've never seen anything like it. This group of men wants to win so badly for Philadelphia. These fans are the most passionate fans.
Flash Kid, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's Gardo Barola. Thank you.
By the way, we're not only going to Minneapolis, we have something to do in Minneapolis. One more win.
There you go, Jeff Lurie. You beat Atlanta the last time, you beat the Vikings the last time. It's just reverse order. Doug Peterson, congratulations, Coach. After the opening drive and the Vikings went down and scored, evidently nobody pressed or got nervous and just came back and put a ton of points on us. You know, and that's the biggest thing about this football team. You know, we hang in there, we battle. I love these guys, I love these coaches. We make the adjustments that we need, and it's a 60-minute game. I can't get over the job that Foles did. I just can't get over that. That's unbelievable. The job that he performed today in a game like this. I'm so happy for Nick. I'm so happy for the offense and the entire team. You know, but for Nick, for everything that he's been through and battled, he stayed the course. He stayed true, and we all believed in him. And he had a performance tonight. We still got one more to go. One more. Good luck in Minneapolis, Coach. Nick Foles, come here, man. Hey. How about that? Oh, it's good to be loved. Is this a little surreal for you?
It's unbelievable.
Sorry for the delay in audio. It's the stream I'm doing right now.
I wouldn't be here without him, and this is just very humbling and unbelievable. Thank y'all. Let's get it going. Let's go.
How nervous were you? I mean, was there one point where you said, I'm really into this game and I'm going to play well? Was there one point?
I felt good all week. I felt good coming.
Fourth one interception and recovered the fumble. This defense, 3 takeaways, Chris. Did you know y'all had that kind of game in you going into this game?
We're not surprised at all. You know, they went up 7 early. A lot of teams would have, folded their tents. Not us. We don't panic. Offense, defense, and we just keep grinding.
How about your dad sitting there? He's pretty proud of you. You know that.
Every time he shows up, we play pretty well. So I hope he comes to the next one.
Underdog brawls. Put the hat on, man, and give me a bark. Give me a bark. I'm sending it back over to you, Kurt Menefee. We got a little underdog.
Chris Long and Lane Johnson started that whole underdog thing that the fans have really taken to. And you mentioned the Long family. Howie's got a special guest with him.
We got Waylon James Long here, Chris's son. It's a remarkable year. You know, when you make a choice to come to a city like this and a team
Gavin
like
Law, I
this,
appreciate you hating my songs, man. Thank you.
I'm not sure what they expect to get out of Chris. He has a great passion for football, as we've seen, donating his salary, playing for free this year, but his passion off the field and his passion for his family and this guy is special. I think we'll keep him. I like him a lot.
You're going to keep him?
Yeah.
If you can keep him with his dad and his mom, Meg, everybody out there, go celebrate with your family as we continue here with the State Farm postgame. We are not even done. Eagles will continue to celebrate. We will continue to talk about it and check in with the Vikings after their season comes to a sad end.
7 years, never a scratch.
That's more than a scratch.
What do you think about a new truck, buddy?
State Farm knows it's more than a truck, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
I'm so sorry.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Introducing McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu. Use it to build the My Roommate Ate My Lunch meal, the Breakfast is on Me meal, or the Father and Son meal. Build whatever meal you want with favorites on McDonald's new $1, $2, $3 menu.
No problem, Earth subscriber. Thank you for watching. Prospector.
At least your taxes are free.
Intuit TurboTax.
Address should be there, 1800 Ann Street. Hello?
Yeah, your driver, I'm on the
Go!
Those are no hostages!
Want to get away? Now you can with Southwest fares as low as $59 one way. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency.
The Eagles have done it. NFC champions. Now get the gear and join your team with the official trophy collection. Get the hats and shirts the players wore on field when they won the NFC trophy. They earned the right to be called NFC champions, and now you can bring home the glory. Get it now at NFLshop.com.
Fox Wednesday. Brace yourself for terror beyond reason. In the episode that has to be seen to be believed.
I'm Fox freaking Mulder, you punks!
As Mulder and Scully get the answers to everything.
All right, guys, I'll be closing this stream out soon.
The X-Files only Wednesday on Fox.
Wednesday on FX.
I'll wait
The
to see what's on after
assassination
this
of Gianni
commercial. There's more
Versace, the
interviews I keep
compelling
going.
follow-up to The People versus O.J. Simpson, takes the series to another level. Critics call it remarkable, ambitious and rattling, a gripping feast for the eyes. It's Ryan Murphy's masterpiece. Don't miss the first great show of 2018. The Assassination of Gianni Versace, all new, Wednesday at 10 on FX.
Welcome back to the State Farm postgame show.
There's all those people lined up on the streets. They weren't in the stadium because no one has left.
Yeah,
I think people just wanted to celebrate. We're going to get you to The Resident coming up on Fox. You see the countdown going on.
I'm not sure what channel this is. I'm doing an online internet stream right now.
Vikings. Aaron Andrews was expected to talk to him. The Zimmer has declined to speak after losing this game tonight. So, Jimmy, I'll ask you. You know, you've never been on the losing end as a head coach in the National Football League Conference Championship game. You won with the Super Bowl. But I'm sure you can imagine what is going through his head right now, because so many coaches say that this is harder maybe than losing a big game.
Oh, yeah, without question. Yeah, but just to make it to the Super Bowl, because that's what everybody's striving for. Yeah, and the extreme disappointment tonight, but they had a great year. They'll be in the mix again next year. They've got the kind of team. Now, they've got decisions to make. You've got Bradford, Bridgewater, and Keenum. All three quarterbacks, none of them under contract, so he's going to have to make some decisions here pretty quick. But they'll be in the mix next year.
All three quarterbacks for the Minnesota Vikings not under contract, as you said. Right now, though, they will go back. The Super Bowl will be in Minneapolis, and it will be the Philadelphia Eagles representing the NFC. We'll talk more about them, their matchup with the New England Patriots, how Tom Brady might fare with that injured thumb, and maybe we'll get Howie to go over the desk after he's done playing with Waylon. All that as we continue
Philly
here
won.
on the State Farm postgame show.
The snow, it's been falling. But it sure didn't come from the sky.
I think the website I'm on is VIP Box TV. Just Google it and you'll see it. There's a lot of pop-ups though.
No.
When you
Anybody
carry
do
out,
fantasy
some
football?
things are out of your control. But with Domino's new carryout insurance, we'll replace your pizza if
Who would
it
have
gets
thought
ruined
that
after
Nick
you leave the
Foles
store.
would be the
Carry
best
out
quarterback
large
on the
3-topping
slate?
pizzas for $7.99 every day.
Fast-acting ZQL liquid caps help you fall asleep fast. Like, stop staring at the clock fast. Like, stop worrying about your boss fast. Like, wow, you're already asleep
Big
fast.
black cock.
When life keeps you up, ZQL helps you fall asleep in as little as 20 minutes.
Hey, what do you guys
Yeah,
do?
Eagles gonna have a hard time.
We stay with you to and through retirement.
So you'll still be here to help me make smart choices.
Well, with your finances, that is. We had nothing to do with that tie.
Voya, helping you to and through retirement.
Coming up next.
Medicine isn't practiced by saints. It's business. But there's still plenty of good doctors and nurses trying to do the right thing.
Hey.
You're here.
Oh, won't you stay with me?
I will be with you every step of the way.
I believe in you. We can't save everyone.
Says who?
The Resident series premiere starts next on Fox.
Thank you guys for watching.
All right, so welcome back
I will
here to
be
the State Farm postgame
streaming
live
the
in
Super Bowl.
Philadelphia.
I'm hoping that there's going to be better quality streams already up on YouTube. But if there aren't, and they keep on getting taken down, I'll stream it. And it should stay up most of the time.
And it's also a rematch of Super Bowl 39. The Patriots and the Eagles. And I don't have a roster in front of me. I think Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are probably the only two guys who were at that game for their respective teams that are still there. And speaking of that, Jake Laser joins us right now. Everybody concerned all week about Tom Brady's injured hand. He seemed to be okay today, but what about in 2 weeks for the Super Bowl?
Well, he did get it stitched up. There was a laceration there. He got it stitched up going into today's game, but he came out of the game unscathed. And they said by the time the Super Bowl comes around, they could actually elect to take the stitches out if they want. He should be good to go. Rob Gronkowski, some of the Eagles before the game were asking me, "You think Gronk will play in 2 weeks?" It's a concussion. You don't know if he's going to play in 2 weeks, but they're already thinking about it before the game.
Well, I'm pretty they should be thinking about it because for the Patriots, this is kind of like Groundhog Day. These guys wake up, they've lived this day 7 times before. They've been in 7 Super Bowls since Brady's been there as their quarterback. Well, for the Eagles, they're 6-point underdog. But after watching the dominating win that they had today with Nick Foles as their quarterback, with this stifling defense that completely shuts you down with a very physical running game that they have, very hard to believe that this team is underdog. But it's a role that they relish, a role that they love, as we saw Chris Long put on the dog mask and start barking. Philadelphia love to be the underdog. They love to prove everybody wrong. This city is so excited right now, Kirk. They're still here in the stands because this is a moment they won't forget. And if they win the Super Bowl, oh boy.
It's amazing. 5 weeks ago when Carson Wentz went down, everybody was writing the Eagles off. Now they're just one win away from winning their first ever Super Bowl title. Back to wrap things up from Philadelphia as the party continues right after this.
Chevy's most dependable plays of the day. It's Championship Sunday in the NFL. The Patriots needed to mount a comeback for a chance to defend their title. In the NFC, the Eagles kept on soaring and punched their ticket to Super Bowl 52. Brought to you by Chevrolet, the most dependable plays of the day.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com.
Want to get away? Now you can with Southwest fares as low as $59 one way. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency.
Simp scientists agree. Simpsanity is caused by every Simpsons.
All right, guys, the stream just ended. Not on my end, but on their end. They got most of the post game in. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for subscribing. I will be live streaming the Super Bowl if there's no other good streams on YouTube, because they keep on getting taken down every 5 minutes. It's so annoying. So I'll try to get it going for you guys too. So just tune in then. All right, I'm signing off, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Say hi. Hey. Yo. He hates being on camera. All right, guys, I'm out. My cigarettes. Oh, is this still going? Oh, shit. I don't know what I'm doing now. I usually don't stream. Appreciate you guys watching. Honestly, I think the Patriots are going to win. I can't stand the Patriots. I'm a Rams fan, so I still remember that Super Bowl they played in 2001. Spying on our plays, they knew we were going to run. All right, hope everyone has a good night. You guys take care, all right? Daryl Mandersonable, Simon in Christ, Isaiah. Yeah, smoking, I know. I wish I never started smoking cigarettes. It's tough to stop. It's crazy because I've stopped worse stuff too. This is the hardest. What's up, Matt Spengler? Thanks for watching, man. What's Smarties? Honestly, Tom Brady. Dude's, I hate the team, but dude's amazing. After last year's Super Bowl and that comeback, the 28-7, and they're the greatest team in history. I hope the Eagles win. That'd be awesome. Tom Brady always wins. He's amazing.
You still got that thing on?
Yeah. They're telling me to stop smoking. Yeah, I wish I could just stop smoking.
Chantex, man.
You guys ever tried Chantex? My brother's trying that right now.
Obviously, I'm still smoking.
Yeah, it's supposed to cut down.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, was it? How much supply did you have?
A month.
A month? Can you get more?
Yeah. I think they can do it for like 3 months.
Okay.
But I'm gonna set a date.
But you can get a script, right? Or you gotta have a plan too to, like, I don't know, wean off.
Yeah.
At least cutting back and doing less is good for you. You should make some kind of progress. I used to do a couple drags.
Yeah, I need to freaking start
bad.
smoking these now.
Oh, you got the isn't it a lot? It's a lot less harsh. So after you smoke these and you go back to Newport regular, it's so strong.
I've been smoking Newport regular for 23 years, so
You gotta do something less. Where y'all from? I'm in Albany, New York right now. Yeah, props to Nick Foles. I'm a Rams fan, so it's crazy. They had Sam Bradford, Nick Foles, and Case Keenum all around the Rams at the same time, I think. But Nick Foles sucks when he was on the Rams. He definitely held it. This game he did phenomenal. He held his own. Yeah, I'm too, man. I was going for the Vikings. It'd be cool to see them playing in their home stadium. Yeah, the Vikings did definitely beat themselves, man. Too many turnovers and mistakes. The Rams. Delaware. All these Pats fans overconfident. We'll see. Oh, yeah? Cool. Ever been to a live game? I want to, though. Oh, Philly's defense, they did really good. I think I had the defense on one of I do DraftKings. I always just win my money back. I had one lineup with Nick Foles. Nick Foles and Zach Ertz. I gotta check my numbers soon. I know I didn't win shit. No, those are just cigarettes. I stopped smoking. Cape May, I've been out there. I was out there last year. It's a nice spot. Yeah. I mean, Eagles may have a chance. They got to come up with a really, really good game plan. No, I'm a Rams fan. Los Angeles Rams. First time they made the playoffs in 12 years. Sean McVay, man, their coach. Really turning that team around. That's true. You do have a better chance than the Vikings. Actually, I think the Eagles had a better chance of beating the Patriots than the Vikings would have had a chance beating them. Salams. All right, chat's dying down. All right, I'm about to click off, guys. Gotta work tomorrow, 5:30 in the morning. Philly wins, I'm not gonna have an appetite. I know, man. They really did choke. Those two fucking muffed kick returns, man. Pharaoh Cooper Pro Bowl my ass. When it all counts, he drops the ball 2 times. Killed him. I was fucking pissed. Todd Gurley the Rams didn't show up, man. They really didn't. Todd Gurley wasn't the same. Gurley should be MVP, though. He had an amazing season, man. What a turnaround. He had a good rookie season, terrible second season, third year, amazing. And Jared Goff, too, I got to give him credit. He did a lot better this year. The Eagles won, man. Yeah, man, definitely. I had Gurley in most weeks of my lineups. I think all my ones that placed had Gurley in it. My life is ruined. Thank you, Jamil TV. Hope I said that right. You too, man. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Jamil TV, thank you. Shit, I haven't uploaded on here, I think, in like 9 years. I was just trying to watch a game. I was doing all the YouTube streams. Everything keeps getting taken down. Every, like, they're on for 5 minutes, get shut down. But you know, I'm going to set this up real quick. Then I have my brother cast my stream onto our TV. Did I? Oh, shit. Thank you. 115? What? When they lost Elliott, they had a rough couple of weeks. I know, that's crazy. If you guys want to know what stream I was doing, I think it was VIPBoxTV.me or something like that. Just Google VIP Box TV. You can get most games. Although I was on that when the quality wasn't that good, so I went to I think it was Bungie TV or something like that. Bungie TV. You just gotta watch out with the pop-ups, man. I think I had 150 tabs open from pop-ups on that freaking site. Go inside. It's actually nice out here. It's been down in the negatives for the last like 2 weeks, man. 2 weekends ago, it was like negative 12 without the windshield. So I think it's like 30 right now. It feels like spring. Yeah, that was it. Bungie. Decent quality stream. I'll try to find better ones though. I'm gonna try to get the best quality I can for the Super Bowl. The Ravens. When? This year? I know. That's why I wanted. That's why I wanted them to win, man. First team in history to host the Super Bowl in their own stadium. That would have been cool. I don't know what happened to their defense, man. They were struggling all game. It wasn't just at the end. I was pissed too. Jacksonville had a chance in that game, man. They had a chance, but they always do that. And the Patriots in the fourth quarter always come back. Always come back. Yeah, the game ended about half an hour ago. Yeah, Joe Flacco, he's getting old, man. He's not the same. They should start investing in a new quarterback. Props to Nick Foles, though, man. Nick Foles had a great game. Yeah, the Vikings games, it ended about half an hour ago. Who's performing at halftime? Justin Timberlake? That's what they were debating, if they're going to start Keenum. I I don't think they will. I think they're going to go, well, they got Bridgewater and Sam Bradford. They're probably going to go with them. He should bring Chris Stapleton out. That dude's amazing. Michael Jackson is coming back from the dead. That'll be cool. Love to see the Patriots get beat. I'm still salty over that Super Bowl with the Rams, man. No, man, they choked. Vikings choked, Ruth. What was it? 35 or 38-7, I think. Vikings scored the first quarter, and that was it for the rest of the freaking game. Yeah, I got an Xbox 360. That's broke. It works fine. Now it can't read any of my discs that I put in. My nephew has one he might give me, or I might just buy a new one. I got that whole thing 2 years ago used. was like $75 for 5 games included. Yeah, they got dusted. Exactly, it was just like Atlanta. Always, the Patriots always find a way, man. They're unbelievable. I don't know about that. Be a big YouTuber? I never really thought about it. My nephew's he was trying to get me into doing something like that. Shit. They made one up for me. Like my gamer tag, they never, I think it's Blue Cargo 27. It was like a randomized name they gave me. I'm trying to play GTA 5. I bought the game. It didn't install on my system. And I bought the game online and downloaded it. And it wouldn't download all the way. I was like, fuck this. I appreciate you thinking that, though. I'm just a simple man. Go to work. Pay bills. Have fun on the weekends. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, when I first started, I think I had like one watcher, and that was me. And I checked at the end of the game. I was like, holy shit, 490? I figured that's because most of the streams got taken down. And what's that one guy's name? Another YouTube streamer. He had amazing quality. He was on last week. He streamed both games. I can't remember his name. Stagolia or something like that. Stagolia. He was pretending to play Madden. So he had his picture up in the left-hand corner, but he actually had the games on and was pretending to play Madden, and it was up the whole time. Yeah, I'm going to stream the Super Bowl. Rams, Super Bowl 52. Rams. Thank you, Daryl, man. I appreciate it. You pass 100, watch and tell them to sub. Yeah, good point. I did mention it a few times, too. I just don't want to be too pushy. I just mentioned it a couple times. If they do, I appreciate it. I want the Eagles. Eagles. But I really think the Patriots are going to win. But I want the Eagles to win. Oh, yeah? Alright, I'm about to, I don't want to click on your name right now if it might take the stream down, but I'm going to subscribe to you, too. Jalmee TV, right? Jalmee TV. Got you. I just met him. Oh, okay. You're talking to him. My bad. All right, I got you too. Ruth. They're still streaming? It's got a circle going through it. Yeah, I'm curious saying it was rigged. Honestly, I don't know. I can't say no. Sometimes it seems that way. Is it still streaming? Because it's got a circle going through. Say yes if it's still streaming. It looks like on my end. Okay. See what kind of facts they point to. I think New Orleans has a better. They have a better offense, to be honest, than the Vikings do. It would have been cool to see the Patriots and Saints. It's all good. I'm just your average watcher, you know. I don't know too much about it, but I know a little bit. Shit, what time is it? What time is it, guys? East Coast. Ten 25. All right. Yeah, it is bedtime, man. I gotta wake up. What was it, friend? That would have been awesome. 10:25. I appreciate you, Panda Dog. All right, guys. I gotta sign out. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I might do an update during the week. Remind you, if I'm doing the Super Bowl. All right, Jamil TV. I appreciate it, man. I should have this up Super Bowl Sunday. I'm trying to get a better setup. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.